Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your couples tarot reading for September 2017. So it would seem to me, Aquarius, that there's some form of separation going on, not a split up, but some sort of feeling that you and your partner aren't quite connecting. The both of you, for one thing, are looking the opposite way from each other. You are in the energy of the Emperor, and the Emperor doesn't tend to be a relational energy. It tends to be quite standoffish, quite, it's number 4. The Emperor's energy is on manifestation, on getting things done, and when it comes to relationships, Aquarius, it's quite a harsh energy. So you're perceiving your relationship like that. I've got a feeling that you're quite guarded, quite self-protective. Now your partner is the Hermit, so they're obviously feeling this as well. The two of you are looking the opposite direction. Maybe you're just not in the same location. Maybe your lifestyles at the moment are meaning that you're both having to concentrate on different areas of your life. I'm not sure, but there doesn't seem to be a huge emotional connection going on, Aquarius, okay? So emotionally, you are the Tower, and your partner is the 5 of Discs. But listen, there is good news, because you end in the 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups is celebrating. And the reason these people fly is because they've dropped the baggage of the past. So there seems to be a huge shredding process going on here. So emotionally, Aquarius, you are the Tower. So the Tower emotionally speaks of a huge shake-up, okay? And to tell you the truth, I'm really quite glad that you're shaking up the energy of the Emperor, because the Emperor is too rigid, and the Tower energy is shaking all this up. It's bringing down the old structures so the new can be revealed. So this could be anything, or you could be making some big move. You could be making a big relocation move. You could emotionally have had such a point in your life, Aquarius, that you want to make some huge changes. That's what the Tower could stand for. Your partner emotionally might be feeling quite insecure. I call the 5 of Discs, when it turns up emotionally, as the Orphan card. So they might be feeling quite abandoned. They might be feeling out in the cold. But the outcome is this beautiful 3 of Cups. This is celebration, dancing, because you've dropped the weight of the past. This is about a new level in your relationships, because in a relationship reading, the 3 of Cups is one more than the 2. So this is taking the relationship to a whole new level. But it seems to me September is going to be a month in your relationships when there's an overhaul. It almost seems to be that you're having to break down some of the old structures of the Emperor. Because Aquarius, you're ruled by Uranus and Saturn. So we can be this ultimate free spirit, but there's also a part of you that can be quite guarded and quite standoffish. And it seems to be this Tower is about breaking down these old structures. So this new light energy can be born. Now your partner is, I would say, feeling quite isolated and quite alone through this process. So maybe there's going to have to be some communication, some relating about what's happening to you and where you want the relationship to go. I'm going to pick you another card. Because that Five of Discs for your partner speaks of someone who's been abandoned. But maybe they're being abandoned so you can make these changes. So you can make a shift internally so you can relate at this whole new level. Now the key, actually, is an interesting card. You just pulled the King of Discs, the King of Pentacles. So you could be making a shift so you can put more energy into practical things. There could be this king that's coming into your world and who's walking things around for you, and that's making your partner feel a bit insecure. I've got no idea here, but it seems to be something emotionally needs to shift, and it could be you're making a move to get a new job. You could be relocating for work, for housing, to create more structure or more security in your life. But whatever changes you're making, Aquarius, because this is quite a lot of changes, it's putting your partner into a very, very insecure life position. But the outcome is joy and celebration, and the Eight of Wands, which is travel. There's definitely some Aquarius relocating this month, it's without a doubt, or traveling. This could be a long weekend party, but there's definitely some huge shifts, Aquarius, happening in your life this month. I've done your general reading already, and your general reading for September was incredibly positive, especially regarding work and money. And this seems to be what the shift is that's taking place. But it's leaving your partner feeling alone and a bit abandoned. But the outcome is incredibly positive, and it's all about stability. And you just got the Queen of Discs as well. So whatever shifts you're making, you're moving on to this incredibly stable life position. But the trick, Aquarius, might be to communicate with this person about what's going on, about how they're feeling, because you now know how they're feeling, and communicate why you're making these shifts, and let them feel loved by you, okay? And so they don't go into this feeling of being out in the cold, which is what the Five of Discs stands for. Someone who feels abandoned. But I think whatever shifts and changes you're making, Aquarius, you're making it for the good of the relationship. Maybe just let them know that. Communicate so they don't feel like the Hermit and the Five of Discs. Anyhow, Aquarius, quite an intense reading, guys, but it's all for the good of all. It's like you're making changes so the joy can come back. And I would say more stability in your life can come back. So it's all good. Just communicate with your partner what's going on, okay? Okay, I hope this helped, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.